second that I dropped. Tap the screen, share the lives. Jesus himself was a criminal, but that's besides the point of topic today. What's up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody having a good night. Tap the screen. Thank you for the roses. Why do believers appear more likely to commit criminal or unethical acts than atheists? That is a question I would like anyone to answer. The answer is not, oh, well, that's not true. I need you to have some backing for what you say. And the backing is not what the Bible says. I don't give a fuck about what the Bible says. That is not what we're talking about. I don't care what Jesus said. That is not the conversation. Why do believers appear more likely to commit criminal or unethical acts? We don't have a moral code, quote unquote, right? We don't have a book. We don't have assignments, right? But yet we don't commit these immoral acts or these crimes that believers do. And it's not just Christians, it's Muslims as well. It's believers in any faith, if you want to be technical about it. It's just Christians seem to be the most, I can't even think of the right word, most likely to commit a crime, especially if we're talking about here in the United States. I only can speak on what I know, and what I know is the United States. My country, my state, that's where I was born, this is where I live. So if we're basing it off those facts, then I really don't understand what it is. You're right, it is an indoctrinated arrogance because they always have the default position. Oh, I could just ask God for forgiveness. How about not doing it? How about not, doing anything to the next person, committing crimes and things like that. I understand sometimes people have to do what they have to do. If I'm put in this situation, if I'm hungry, I probably would steal myself. Not saying it's something that I did, but I could understand it. Because survival was different. But just to do it, it's just ridiculous. Just to support habits is ridiculous. Just to be lazy is ridiculous. And just to say, God, I forgive me is even more ridiculous. It's a cop out. One thing that annoys me is when people violate me and they say, oh, well, I took it up with God. Well, you didn't tell me shit. So fuck him and fuck you. That basically just means I'm too good to apologize for what I did or to make amends. Or I took it up with your supervisor. Well, the supervisor didn't say it to me. This ain't fucking Walmart. I ain't trying to hear that shit. None of that makes any sense, and none of that is in reality. I like to stay in reality. I don't know about you. I mean, everybody gets inebriated here and there, does what they do, but again, reality is where I'm at. VR, let me get your age and religion.
I'm 21.
What religion are you?
I'm kind of agnostic.
Okay. Why do believers appear to be more likely to commit criminal or unethical acts than atheists?
Mhm. So, I mean, atheists don't really have an ethical compass. So I think this question was worded poorly.
I
What
didn't
makes
ask you
something
about what you. Listen, listen. I don't think I didn't ask you about how you think is worded poorly. That wasn't the question.
okay? So, are you an atheist? I'm assuming.
That's irrelevant. Answer the question.
Yeah,
Or
I'll
did
establish relevance. I'll establish relevance.
No, you won't.
It is relevant. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not relevant, nor are you. Well played, exactly. You played yourself. And I know you feel stupid for whatever gifts you just gave me because I'm definitely not going to let you back up. Tap the screen, share the live. Why do believers appear more likely to commit criminal or unethical acts than atheists? That is the question that so far hasn't been answered. So far, I've got a question. I've also got a person trying to have a sermon. I don't know. I guess nobody can. Maybe it's a tough one. Who knows? But it seems very simple to answer to me because stats can back what I'm saying. Well, I'm not actually saying anything. It's just a question. Tap the screen, share the live. Hopefully everybody having a good night. You know, the Lakers are playing. Bron's not playing tonight. Luka's not playing tonight. I think that's a ripoff. People actually pay good money to go see that game. Let me share this live with a few people. Thank all y'all for the taps. Invite all the homies. The book gives a get out of jail free card. If I were to do some violent shit, I could. You right. What's up, Brett? Thank all y'all for the likes again. Believers, come on up. Why do believers appear more likely to commit criminal or unethical crimes? I think there's a simple answer to that. I won't give it away. Probably a scammer. It's too late at night for that shit, scammers. Talk to me tomorrow. I don't got time tonight for you. What's up, lady Cameron? Thank y'all for the gifts. Invite some people. I should probably change the backdrop. Let me log into my other account. Give me a second, y'all. What's up, Acts 1734? What's up, Okimoto? Can any of y'all answer this question? Why do y'all appear to be more likely to commit criminal or unethical acts compared to atheists? Let me know. Give me a second.
Ooh, you got a good one.
Right. How you feel about the backdrop? What's your opinion?
Oh, me? Oh, I know that they are doing some.
Your phone messages rang. Because they hide behind Jesus and the BS about forgiveness. Right. What's up, Ninja? I don't know. God might be real. I think God raptured her away. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Hopefully, everybody having a good Friday. I am. Can't complain. It's early.
Oh, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was about to say, I have some of their records. I have some of the most litigious crimes, like things that are very well known to happen in the churches. So back in 1999 to early 2000, there were about 6 different churches in the South that their records were gathered basically for a bunch of criminal investigations due to child SA. And okay, so we're thinking like early 2000s. So in early 2000s money, these churches spent about $500,000 worth of payment reparations to victims after their court date in order to settle, unless people were going to go to jail. So it was either pay money or send people to jail. That was, again, like $500,000 in 2000s money. Now, it would be well over $1 million and some change.
That's crazy.
That's an insane amount of money.
It is. It is an insane amount of money to be forking out in a single, like 3-year time frame due to allegations being launched at like multiple different preachers, pastors, deacons, even youth pastors.
All those tithings going to use.
I know. It's like they act like they're so poor, yet when they have a court date, oh man, they're willing to sneeze out $500,000 in order to save their asses. It's not even funny.
And they got that insurance money too.
Oh yeah, don't forget that SAM insurance. Why as a church, you don't pay taxes. Why do you need SAM, you know what, insurance specifically? Why do you need that type of insurance specifically? I don't understand.
The same reason why you need car insurance. The same reason why you need car insurance is because it's statistically it's bound to happen that in your life you're gonna get in a car accident. So there, it's statistically gonna happen. Somebody gonna get graped. Period.
Yep. Hello, Stephanie. How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And that's sad. That is sad.
Hey, did you watch that Diddy documentary?
Mm.
No, I keep on hearing different people say different things about it. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and watch it and make my own opinion.
Please watch it. Yes, and make your own opinion. It really just confirmed a lot of things that I already knew about. And anyway, I mean, because we grew up in them times during the times he was up and coming. So, like, yeah, I already knew dude and shit. He was never a performer. He was on the back of Big Heavy. It was a good little documentary. It was like 4 episodes.
I'll have to look into it.
He's one of the best opportunists of all time, if not the
Ooh,
best.
when I tell you, and then he was like, he definitely had like the only child syndrome because like it's after his dad died, his mom raised him like with a higher sense of self than he actually had. That's like, I get it. You raise your sons, your kids to be confident and stuff like that. But his mom dressed him in suits and fur coats even when he was a child.
Not the suits and fur coats.
That's outrageous.
Suits and
Is
furs.
he a Christ believer? Is he a follower?
I even think they said so at his dad's funeral, he had a chinchilla blanket wrapped around him.
Oh,
Where
A
the fuck she
what?
get that money from?
His dad was a big time D-Rug mover.
a chinchilla blanket?
A chinchilla blanket
Wait, you said his dad was what?
was a big time D-Rug mover.
How many chinchillas do you have to wait? Am I like
It's too many. Whatever the number is too
Right,
many.
because they like rats.
I
So, yeah, a whole bunch.
yeah, I was about to
Yeah.
say but please tell me that this is just a brand name and not actually like chinchilla.
No, actual chinchilla blanket.
Oh, for what
Because
purpose?
to
It's like
show
saying you
that
have
he
a
was the
dog
son
blanket.
of a hustler.
It's like saying you have
It
a
was-
cat
it was-
blanket.
It was just a show. It was a show of power and money.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah, I'm so powerful and so mighty. I have a blanket made of chinchillas. I'm sorry.
I mean, it sounds silly. It sounds silly on paper, but do you know how much it's worth?
I know it's worth more than what I'm sneezing at, but I know it's probably worth more than my life. But I'm gonna laugh at it either way. It's so ridiculous to me, like how
It
much
is ridiculous.
consumerism has like
I mean,
controlled
I-
everything.
How much?
I agree.
Millions
He
of
was
dollars.
I think he was like two years old, maybe less than 2 years old. With that, I think they said when his father died. He was really
It's one of
young.
Rat jackets.
Rat jackets.
That's what it is.
Jack-a-rats.
It's rats.
You're absolutely
Jack
right.
rackets.
Just fancy rats.
Fancy
Yeah.
rats. It's like
That's all they are.
saying you have a ferret scarf.
Yeah.
I never
Yes, it'd be a smelly scarf.
I know, right? Well,
They used
people
to have
like
them the fox scarves though. I
Yeah.
have seen one. My mom had one.
you know like
Shoot, apparently his parents, his mom, is pictures of him in furs when he was in elementary and middle school. Fur coats, dressed up.
What's his ass and took that shit.
He did get beat up a lot. He got beat up a lot. That's what they said.
oh my god, a chinchilla coat is freaking $30,000.
Blanket, chinchilla blanket. This is a blanket. This wasn't even a coat. We're talking about a blanket.
A full ass blanket.
Yep.
It's sick.
No wonder he was freaky. So off as that goddamn blanket probably was.
You think his father had any say in it though? Do you think he was on his death list? Like, I need a chinchilla blanket on me, or was it on Diddy? Was Diddy wearing it?
Yeah,
a chinchilla blanket is $60,000 worth of chinchillas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was on Diddy.
It was on Diddy was wearing it at his father's funeral.
Yeah, but you got to remember, he was the son of the dope man.
Mm. Ever seen the Dave Chappelle episode where he's Diddy? That's the Diddy.
But
I
I
always
I
want to buy something they can't pronounce.
I know that. Like I said, I knew. I mean, a lot of stuff, was witnessed, not really witnessed firsthand, but just seeing this, like seeing through rumors and stuff through the music and everything through the years of growing up. Because it's just like this is my generation of music, so it's like, but it was like so much worse, like so much worse.
I
You
mean,
just kind of got to check it out. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Like it gets your attention because it's like, damn, this nigga's a piece of shit.
if I had enough money to buy a chinchilla blanket, I would not be buying a chinchilla blanket. I would be buying a bunch of chinchillas. I'm sorry, but I can't.
These is folks that lived in Harlem and Bed-Stuy. They got to have certain appearances, and his dad dressed like an old pimp.
Like, yeah, you know what the look is today? A bunch of rats just hanging on my shoulders.
And then we also talking about the 70s as well. So it's not like even something that was recent. We talking about something that happened like in the 70s.
Like, I understand, like, I don't like the ethics of it. I don't like any, like, exotic creatures being just unalived and skinned for their pelts. But if you want to be badass, why not pick tiger? Why not pick like lion, bear, polar bear? Why chinchilla?
Because chinchillas are harder to not really to catch or nothing like that, but they're more rare. They only come from a certain part of the world.
Yeah, I was like, that man is so tough. He wears chinchillas.
I don't even know it's like supposed to be like tough. It's just be like royal, almost. He like to be a king.
Yeah, that man's a king.
But
He's
that's how
wearing a
his
bunch of
mom.
chinchillas.
That's what his mom said. That's how his mom raised. She said, "I raised him. He was my prince. I raised him to be a prince, to know that he can have whatever he wants." And that was the problem. Like, you raised him like that. He was, like I said, he's an only child, and
you can have whatever you want. Mom, I want to be wrapped up in a bunch of chinchillas. All right, son, we'll get it done for you.
well, I don't think that was his choice.
He asked for that.
I don't think he asked out. I think because he was between, he was 2 or under. Like I said, and this was like in the 70s. Like I said, he didn't ask for that. They just said, yeah.
Mama, someday I want to grow up and get a chinchilla blanket.
Mom, I want a chinchilla when I grow up. Oh, okay, we'll give you all the chinchillas. Mom, this is not what I meant.
Then she said she worked like 4 jobs. She worked like 4 jobs. 3 of them was legit, and the other one was underground shit. Yeah.
I mean, had to be in order to afford 50,000 chinchillas. I'm sorry. What
was it? What was she doing? Like numbers or liquor?
Not in the bar pouring drinks. She said she's dressed a certain way. That means to pour money on her. They used to tip her real well.
I made a Christian crash out so badly before. I was on a live. It was like a Christian versus Muslim live. I was just bored, so I joined. I'm like, oh, how cute. You're both arguing about who's got the better fairy tale. And then the Christian's like to me, shut the fuck up, you little zesty faggot. And I'm like, I'm not a faggot. I fucked Mary. She ain't a virgin anymore because I bent that bitch
You gotta
over.
watch the language, love.
Right. You gotta get the laughter without saying that shit.
sorry, Reggie, sorry. But like, yeah, the guy was crashing. Yeah, it was so funny. He was saying, "When I find you, I'm gonna kick your head in." Blah blah blah. I'm like, but you're not gonna find me. You live all the way in America, so you're just crashing. And the Muslim was pretty quiet. The Christian was like to me, "I'll come to Australia and kick your ass." I'm like, "Are you gonna travel all the way to Australia just to kick my ass, dude? Come on, you're not gonna do that. So just suck it up, princess."
I was gonna say
And
he'd
you
more
just-
than likely get lost in the fucking outback.
You don't got a
Mhm.
fucking passport, more than likely.
Man, look, I ain't a fighter. I won't pretend like I've got hands. That's not what it is. But what's funny is some guy halfway across the world saying to me, "I'ma travel all the way to where you are just to beat you up." Like, no, you're not. Shut up.
I know.
Say it to
It's
me
it's
every
it's it's kind of like somebody like. Did you ever see the videos where it's like there's a big dog on one side who's just chill and relaxed, there's a little dog like yapping and barking, and they finally open the door, and then the little one goes like it just looks down, and they stop barking. That's what that reminds me
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Like, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. They pull up. It's like, oh, I didn't say that. No, oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
Bitches.
that's it.
But who wants some fun archaeology news? That's
Sure.
kind of blowing my mind right now. Smalls, you might like this.
I'm curious.
Recent discovery made in Ireland where they discovered Mesolithic artifacts. They were searching. Okay, I'm going to narrate this for you because this is like the start of like a fucking fantasy novel, I swear. So a group of archaeologists were looking for a 400-year-old castle that they lost.
They lost a castle?
Don't worry about it. So they were digging and it said that they were pretty sure that the castle was at. And they started pulling up like 17th century stuff, and they're like, okay, yep, we got this. They kept going. They're like, wait, what the fuck? And they found Mesolithic tools.
Oh,
That's wild.
That's freaking
Just to
cool.
put this into context, the Mesolithic period goes from anywhere between 8,000 BCE to 10,000 BCE.
All right,
that's freaking cool.
Hold that thought. Brian, let me get your Asian religion.
Yeah, I'm 20 and a Christian.
Why do believers appear more likely to commit criminal or unethical acts than atheists?
They don't. It's just you just made that up.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you definitely did.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Can you prove that they do?
Absolutely. I've been waiting for you to ask that $1 billion question. Ding, 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 ding. Watch this. And I have sources to back what I'm saying too. I'm not just going to just say any old thing. I'm not that type of person. Okay. Now, according to the Department of Justice, right?
Mhm.
0.07% of the United States prison population is atheist, right? You can also check the same exact stat at the Bureau of Federal Prisons.
Yeah, but
It also gives listen, stop. It also gives an explanation as to why. Would you like to hear why?
I mean, I already know why. It's because they convert after going to prison.
That's not true. That's not true because they ask this this is the entry when they ask you. So that's number one. Listen, I'm gonna help you with your argument. I can tell you're not smart. You know what you should say the next time you come into an atheist live when they have the same exact topic? This is what you should say. You should say the only reason why that's true is because the population of the United States is so Christian. That's the only argument you have. But let me get back to my point, right? They give an explanation why.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear it?
No,
No,
but
my ass. But my ass with 2 T's. It gives you an explanation as to why.
Okay,
It
what's the
says,
explanation?
because, listen, if you be quiet, you'll hear it. It says, because atheists tend to be more educated. Now, let me put that into context with something else, right? Guess what your Bible says? Lean not on your own understanding. They got punished for eating from the tree of knowledge. We know that Jesus wasn't a fucking shepherd. He was a carpenter. We also know that sheep are the dumbest fucking animal, farm animal. So guess what, Brian? The federal government is telling you that you are stupid. And so is your Bible. It's promoting it.
No, I'm definitely
That's
smarter than you.
crazy.
Yo, why don't we
You a
talk about
fucking lie.
Why don't we talk about the
No,
worldwide
we're not.
stats
No.
then?
We're not
You're just
talking about the
focusing on the
worldwide. We're
US.
not. No. Listen, of course. Are you
Well, then
talking
how
to
can you make
somebody
such
else
an
in the other
asinine
world?
claim?
Listen. Are we talking to somebody else from another country, or are you talking to a fucking American, Brian?
Well, no, when you say believers appear more likely to commit
Listen,
unethical acts than atheists,
Brian, you
this
don't
is a
make any
total
fucking sense.
population thing.
You don't make you no listen.
I do make sense.
You don't
You're
make
just
any
stupid.
sense. No, you're just stupid.
I'm
Because
not
you have no
stupid.
backing to what you're saying. Provide some evidence for what you're saying. A
What
site,
did
a
I-
source, anything.
What did I didn't even make a claim. I said, let's look at the
Exactly.
worldwide stats.
Exactly.
I-
Worldwide stats don't matter.
They do.
Worldwide
Why wouldn't
stats
they?
don't matter. They're going to mimic what I'm saying, because most countries, Brian, let me help you with your argument some more. Most countries have believers. So right, if there's more believers than there
No.
are non-believers,
There's
Brian,
less.
shut up. You're stupid.
There's less
Brian,
Christians in the
you're
world
dumb.
than-
Brian, you're dumb as fuck. Listen, what you should say again is the reason why that is so is because there's more believers, so therefore they'll commit more crimes. But you don't
Okay.
see that point.
What's the world population?
It doesn't fucking matter.
What is it?
It doesn't fucking matter.
It does.
Disprove anything that I've said to you, any of the claims I've made.
The world
disprove any of
population
them.
is 8 billion. Christians are 2 billion. So there's 6.
Brian, that doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with what I said. You're trying to move the goalposts, and you're not making any sense. You know why? Because it's time to flip you over. Because you're cooked.
Also, his post says believers. Like, it's not like specifically talking about Christianity, though that is the prevalent religion in the U.S. It does say believers,
Right.
so
Right. Yeah. It's like happens all the bloody time though. Like they come up, they try to sound intelligent and clever. They'll try their little gotcha moments, and it always fucking backfires. And I mean, like, I've debated with Christians and Muslims multiple times. I'm not as well versed on any of this shit on Christianity as Reggie is, or even you probably are, Ari. But the thing is, it's just common sense. Yeah, it's a silly cult. That's all it is.
No Christian can beat you in an argument if you have the internet available to you. Not when it comes to
Yeah,
Christianity.
for
or
real.
they might can beat you as to what it says, but that doesn't prove it's real.
no.
Yeah,
half
yeah,
of them
for
are also
sure.
arguing. Half of them are arguing for a deist god, especially the Phil Bros. They're not really.
Fucking
Right.
oath, yes.
That's true.
I guarantee if
They're
you
all
let that guy
trying to
go
find a
on,
point. They're
Yeah.
trying to find a point to where you're on something that you're ignorant on that doesn't have anything to do with it. Truthfully.
Yeah, always like come to Christ. It's like, nah, man, I'm good. Like, I've said this to Reggie before, but I just met you, Ari. Like when I left Islam only like 4 months ago, I had an ocean of Christians flooding my DM saying, "Oh my God, you left Islam now. Come to the truth. Come
yeah,
to
join the
Christ."
team, join the fucking team.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, let's hear what this is. I sussed it out. I swear, within a week of speaking to these Christians and reading what they're telling me to read, I'm like, nah, man, I'll pass. Fuck this shit.
It's the same shit. It's just
Yeah.
a different interpretation. It's the same shit.
It's the same damn shit. It's all man-made and it's all a mess.
It's all derivative to a degree, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
From the same region.
Like, I'm a full-blown atheist, but like, if there's one thing one belief I would follow, it would be Satanism.
Well, yeah,
Um,
they're atheists.
they're atheists,
Yeah.
anyways. That
Yeah.
that was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
I like it. I've been in a Satanist
You
live.
know what's also funny too, and again, I'm not defaulting Reggie for wording it this way because it is very hooking and fat and like really kind of sinks it in. But if you want to talk about the Abrahamics, absolutely, there's a lot of them in there. You want to know the percentage of people in prison that are adhere to a pagan religion?
Like 1% or something.
1.7 at the most.
I
Right.
don't know.
But wouldn't that be due to, like Reggie mentioned earlier, the fact that there just aren't that many pagans per capita in America?
I mean, the funny thing is that in about a 50-year span, it went from being about 100,000 pagans in America to about 1 million pagans in America. So yeah, the percentage would be low, but it's also
It don't match.
you got to.
It still don't match.
You also got to think about those organizations that unfortunately exist that appropriate certain Norse pagan cultural things for white supremacy bullshit, and they that kind of bullshit pagan racist crap. There are people there that exist, so they're included in that, and it's still like 1.7%.
I mean-
Yeah.
I got
I know what you're
a
saying.
I got a research study here.
We like research study.
Okay, so you can see here that this measures religion upon intake, right? You see that big, fat, dark blue section there? That's Christian.
I was gonna say that's Christian, isn't it? It's hard to read.
Yeah, it's
Right,
Christian.
right.
So ask people often if they had attended a church, synagogue, mosque, sweat lodge, etc., as a child, as a teenager, so on and so forth. A lot of these stats are asking very specific questions on how deep they are in the religion. So their religion upon intake, right? They ask these questions specifically of how long have you been in the church? Are you still staying in the church? Are you thinking about going back to the church once you leave prison? And the dark blue spot are the church raisers, the church stayers. So when they're raised in church and they're staying in church, dark blue. And those are Christians / Protestant. That's the prison population.
Our Christians are some criminals. All you do is go to jail.
Dude, Cold Samba, come the fuck up and have a conversation with us. Stop being a little bitch in the comments.
Yeah, they go to jail in the name of Jesus, in the name of God. God told them to do it.
Hallelujah.
Maj, can you send me that study because I want to read it?
Yeah, I can. Hold on. I literally just
Thank
pulled it up because it only took me like half a second to look at it. You know I'd be pulling stats out of thin air. You can put me down, Reggie. Put me down
I
like
think
a
I need to make some
dog.
coffee real quick. I'm sleepy as fuck.
Make you some
No,
coffee.
it's only like not even 2 p.m. here in Australia, and I'm already on my 5th coffee.
Yeah.
5? 5th?
Yeah, bro. I'm a
Your
coffee
heart, brother.
addict.
Your heart.
Yeah, I know. I need to eat more and drink coffee less, but I always avoid food and run to coffee. It's so bad.
No Christians want to come up? Anybody Christian?
There's this.
Believers from Florida.
There's a Christian in the comments, but he doesn't want to come up. He wants to just stay in the comments like a little bitch.
Muslims can come up too. It fits to them. I talk to Muslims as much as I talk to Christians. Well, no, I don't talk to them as much as I talk to Christians, but I will, and every last one of them.
Yeah, well, that's why I love being on your panel, Reggie. I love debating Christians as well, but as an ex-Muslim, when Muslims come up, I mean, don't get me wrong, you handle it pretty well yourself. But when they mention verses, and I know exactly what those verses mean, then they try saying it means something else. I just love cornering them.
I like having a person that's a former Muslim around because I don't really know the
Yeah.
Quran like that, and I definitely don't know the Hadith like that.
That's why you got me here, brother.
I need to practice it more. Do you know you should follow this one creator? Her name is she comes on here, but she doesn't really come on my panel, but she'll be sitting here watching a lot. Her name is we call her Bola, but her name on TikTok is Mamia or Mommy of All Kufars. She be tearing they ass the fuck up. Oh man. She listen. She got somebody else that she uses too that speaks Arabic, but she knows the Quran like the back of her hand.
Resign.
But
Razan, yeah, I love Razan. She's like a very good friend of mine. I've joined her panels heaps of times. She dismantles a man. She'll even debate against like imams and shit, like really educated
Yeah.
Muslims, and she destroys them.
I feel
what's
like
his name?
they.
I forget the dude. What's his name that she used to be with? What's his name? Something. I think his name was damn, what was his fucking name? That used to hang around Boulder all the time. It's gonna come to me in a minute.
Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking
Lone
about.
Rider.
Yep.
Lone Rider or something like that.
Yep. Low Rider in Oblivion.
Where M's been at? I ain't seen his ass in a while neither.
M's flies in like Batman whenever
Oh.
they use him. Just like
Reggie, I
Like,
just
you
found
throw
something you
out
might
the
find
M signal and
interesting.
he always comes. You throw out the M signal and he
Yeah.
always comes, but like he just vanishes back into the night.
Okay.
Yeah, I need him back too. That was my dude.
So you know how we were talking about how, one thing that they can throw at is that the US population is mostly Christian, right? Well,
Mhm.
there's a trend I want you to look at real quick. It has a pie chart and everything. I love my pie charts.
Oh,
Pie
yeah.
charts are my favorite.
I know that. Like, even though I was giving that person ammo, all the ammo I was giving him, trust and believe, I got some very, very good rebuttals for all of them. And the easiest one is, okay, if he says what I tell him to say, all we have to do is just go to the stats, which you're trying more or less what you're trying to show me right now. The numbers don't match up because 4% of the United States population is atheist, and that doesn't correlate with the prison population. So
Same with the pagans.
Yeah. So this big purple splotch right here, right? Now this is counting for just specifically white evangelical, white Catholic, but it does say an additional quarter of the country, 25% is composed of Christians of color, meaning Christians who are Black, Hispanic, Asian American, so on and so forth. So that's like a quarter. So about as many religiously unaffiliated people there are about a little more than like maybe a quarter of the American population right now that is slowly switching off of being religious.
Yeah.
Like you can see the color trend down here. So like blue is mostly like some form of Abrahamic religion. Like the dark blue is like white evangelical. Like they're Christian. They're in it. And then like the lighter blue is, I'm probably non-denominational in it. And then like the green goes into, Judaism. And then, the orange goes into Judaism. and then the purple is like the non-religious sect. So I thought it very interesting. I also sent links to that study as well.
Can't go.
What
Yeah.
site is that on? Did you find that at?
This is PRR. I can't see the last bit.
Hold on.
PRRI. It is a .org.
Public Religion Research Institute. It is a nonprofit.
Yep. So, yeah, I get my shit. I get my shit. I get my shit. I like my .orgs if I can find them. I like my .uk's too.
Yeah, right.
Love my .uk's. It's the .com and the .nets that I go, what are you trying to sell me?
What's up, Cedar? Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Believers. Any religion. Come on up.
Hey,
Okay.
Valentia. How's it going, baby?
So the green is specifically Black Protestant, Hispanic Protestant, and this is more of the community that is like non-white specific is the green part, and then the orange part is like Judaism, Muslim,
damn.
Buddhism.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Oh, damn. Valentia, did you just boo me? Oh, damn, you're making me get all flustered. Damn. Hit me up, gorgeous. I'll come to America and I'll offer like 1,000 camels for your hand in marriage, Habibti.
Yeah, camels here. Unless you talk about some cigarettes. What's up, Constant Ponder?
I know. I'm being silly. But if, anything you say just gets me flustered right now.
What's up, Spirit of Jezebel? What's up, High Cow? What's up,
Come on, Moses.
Dorf?
Come on up, Moses.
Finkeldorf. Finkeldorf. Wait,
Man,
man.
we have some crazy names out here. That
Love
gotta
it.
be a Christian with a name like that.
Yeah, I hope it is. Please come up.
Gotta be.
Come on up. Christians, Muslims, Jews, anyone, come on up.
You never tell you what I used to do when I first started doing live streams to get people to come in? I would sing. And I can't sing at all. You can tell I don't got the right kind of voice to be trying to sing. Man, that shit used to be so fucking funny.
What would you sing?
Yeah.
Prove to me that your God is real.
Hell yeah.
Over and over and over and over. I'll be just sitting there watching the comments. They'd be like, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Ooh.
That is funny as
Oh
fuck.
my gosh. Reggie. Okay, so so PRRI, what Link said earlier, they have more studies on just all of this alone. I might need to send all this shit to you because again, and they're a nonprofit, which is awesome. They study how race, your sexual orientation, your culture, how you were brought up, your education affects what you believe and if you were raised in it and how long you believed it. they ask very specific questions as to why certain people left their religions, too. This is freaking cool. Hold on. I'm going to send this to you. I sent you the link. This is so cool to me. I'd never seen this before. But yeah, they have like press release reports, all kinds of stuff that I find interesting. I like when they color code shit. I like my colors. The Christmas potatoes.
I know. I saw it. I was like, why not? They're great.
You know what? I'll send this to Stephanie too. Because
Who doesn't love a good tater?
I'll send this to Lynx if I haven't sent it to you.
Oh,
Randomly off topic, has anyone here seen the show The Last of Us?
not all of it, but I've played the video game, so.
Oh, I've played all the games, but like the show is actually really good. Pedro Pascal kills it in that role.
I
up to
love
see.
Pedro Pascal.
Oh, me too. I love how he's pro-Palestine and speaks up for LGBT people, speaks up for marginalized people all the time. He's cool. And yeah, he kills it in that role. He's so good. I just started season 2. It just keeps getting better and better. I hope it doesn't do what a lot of shows do, where they get really good, then the last seasons get really shit. Like, do you guys, if anyone's seen Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about.
I knew you were going to bring that
Yeah.
up. I absolutely
Yeah,
knew
bro.
because it was just so anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It really
I
was.
think The Last of Us saves itself in the fact that there's only 2 games really for them to go off of, and like some comics and things like that, but there's not a lot. And like the show has or the video games have a definitive end. They're gonna stop at 3 seasons and be like, "That's it. That's the end of the show. There's a conclusion. That's it. Bow out. Thank you. Goodbye." And like just leave it at that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. But the
I
thing
think
is,
the
a
problem with
lot
Game
of
of Thrones, the problem is Game of Thrones, they didn't have the media to jump off of because
well, the thing
Martin
is,
didn't finish the books.
Yeah, and Dan and Dave wanted to start that fucking what's it called, Star Wars movie thing to work on, so they rushed the last few seasons and did a very poor
and
job.
so it was a whole thing. So I think the creators are kind of doing the right thing where it's like we're going to tell the story. The story's going to end where the other media ended, and that's it. There's your show. Like we're done. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed.
I'm just like, what the fuck on how shit Game of Thrones ended, because it's like Ari pointed out that it was awesome. Then it went from being awesome to being really terrible. Like the last episode was so shit. I just remember going, what the fuck am I watching? I was actually triggered.
I hear House of the Dragon is good though.
It's not. Season 1 was okay. Season 2 was shit.
Maybe they need to give this this story a break, right? Like I think stop kind of smacking it and just let it rest for a while and then come back to it later.
Right. It's just shit. And George R. R. Martin is probably not even gonna finish the last few books before his old ass passes away anyways.
I mean, that would be a very in character George R. R. Martin thing to do. So.
Yeah.
You know what? And this is just me being very niche at this moment. You know what I would love to see get turned into a series, maybe like an animated series. It could
My
be,
life in a nutshell.
but it could be like either a TV show or like a series of movies. You can arguably do either. But I want somebody to make either a show or movie of the Emily Wilde book series. The series is so cool, and it's like the closest I have seen to accurate fairy lore in a book, and that's saying something because I've been looking.
Like, look, the first time I was ever introduced to like fairy lore or like the Fae and whatnot was
Tinkerbell?
specifically from Narnia.
Oh, that. Yeah, I thought you were gonna say Tinkerbell because everyone's like, "Oh, that's what a fair." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! That's a pixie."
Oh no, I'm talking about like, you know, the satyrs, the tree fae specifically, and then
Yeah.
like just
Like fairies
and I
are much
love how
more
it doesn't
into-
demonize any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, the Emily Wilde series is great. But like the the Fae are not supposed to like look cute. Like they can transform themselves and they can like make themselves look to the appearance of an animal or a human, but their true form is supposed to be more cryptid than like Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, if you would see something that your eyes are just like, this can't be real. Like that level of terror.
Oh, I love that kind of stuff. I like I'm the kind of person that would be comforted if Long Horse came to me in my sleep.
You know who I would be like really comforted in seeing, honestly? The Gilly Doo. You know what that is?
What is that?
That is a man made out of moss, trees, and sticks, and he is the guardian of Scotland's national forests, and then he helps children who get lost in the woods.
Oh, hell
Aw.
yeah. I'm down with that.
Oh my
That's so
But here's the
cute.
thing: if you go into his woods and don't respect the woods, he's going to eat you.
I'm down with that too.
Hell yeah.
Like
If I were to
I
actually,
want to go find him. Like he's my Totoro. I want to take a nap on his belly. Just like good night.
Links, you never fail.
Does because this goddamn tism got to go somewhere, I guess.
What?
I have
What am I, chopped
autism
liver?
too. I have
You too,
autism as well, and ADHD and PTSD and all kinds of shit.
Not the
I mean,
ADHD.
honestly though, I get along more with people of my own type of tisming because they have the appreciation of random vomitings of facts of things.
Yeah, like I
Oh yeah.
just geeked out on all of you just spreading the you know what, Pretty Cat, you're gonna, you know what, I'm gonna ask your permission first. Pretty Cat, would you like a link to a very very informal, like chart based numbers, percentages, and all kinds of different stuff about how
I'm
religion,
looking at it right now.
it's so cool, isn't it, Reggie? Isn't it so freaking cool?
Yeah, but it's pissing me off though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How's it
I'd
like?
to see it.
Yeah, I would like to
If it's
see
pissing
it.
Reggie off, like
Jeez.
Because it's saying some truth that I don't want to accept. But I know it. I know it. It's obvious.
oh, that's when you know it's good.
When it hurts.
And guess what it is? Guess what it is, Pretty Cat?
What?
Out of all the Americans, Black and Hispanics have the highest rate of fucking Christianity.
Oh fuck yeah.
Mm.
That's what they love to
Yeah.
do. We're the spiritual
But what
ones.
will piss you off the most
You know,
is the
honestly,
education level.
What like
yeah.
I'm not a black man, and I get that. So I'm just asking this out of curiosity. Why do a lot of black Americans run to Christianity when their ancestors had no choice?
So
Because they
it's
That
not
just
that they
baffles
run
me.
to it. It's
It's
not that they run
indoctrination.
to it. You don't have to run to it. You would have to literally run away from it because it's slammed on you the second you're born. You literally are getting your meat shaved right then and there, right? Your parents are probably from the fucking sanctified, fucking Jehovah, fucking Baptist, Methodist, fucking church, and all that shit. So it's already in you. It's all around you. It's unavoidable, bro.
Yeah, but Reggie, my question was though, like, I get what you're saying. It's so forced and in your face, but I'm saying, like, for example, like African American people who are very conservative in their Christianity, right? And they pass it on to their kids, their loved ones, and all that. it's something that their ancestors had no choice in, and it's something that their ancestors were being tortured and unalived and enslaved in the name of. And it's like, wouldn't it be better for the community to just be like, you know what, this shit's not good for us? And I think the same with
Yes.
Islam.
Yes.
Yeah.
It would be, but the thing about it is this, right? Is
Humans are just fucked.
it's the I mean, we know it, but it's like they deny it, right? They have like little scapegoats or loopholes, and I say them. One of them is Ethiopia, which is stupid because none of us are Ethiopian. None of us, right? Which is stupid as fuck, right? Oh, well, they're trying to take the religion away from us. The Igbos in Africa, they speak fucking Hebrew. It's always some fucking bullshit. Bullshit, right? And when you're in school, they force it on you too. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. You know what I'm saying? It's just beating you so hard that they believe that it's true. No matter how hard you show them the hardcore evidence of where it came from, they just
That
don't
don't
believe
even
it.
matter. Yeah, it don't matter to them.
That's
It's
right.
irrelevant. It's like my salvation is the most important thing, in their mind.
Thank you. Thank you for that explanation, Red Jim. Please, I don't want anyone to take what I'm saying as disrespect. It's just
No, it's
I
not.
can't learn things if I don't ask
It's not.
questions.
It's not
Thank you.
disrespectful. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. This is a true fact. A lot of times, I like a non-black person to tell a black person that what you said, because to me, for some reason, it's not valid when it comes from our mouths. That's crazy.
Bro, like I have the same thing when it comes to black Muslims. When you see them at the mosques praying and giving dawah and preaching, and it's like, do you know what the Muslims did to the continent of Africa when they went in? Do you know how much they pillaged, how much they raped and enslaved? And they literally looked down on you. And Muhammad himself, that piece of crap himself, called black people raisin heads. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. And Muhammad, get this what Muhammad said. He said in Sahih al-Bukhari, in a hadith, very authentic, that 2 black slaves are worth 1 white slave. Yeah.
And I
The
know
guy
Bilal
was a
was a slave.
clear-cut
They were like, oh,
racist.
but he freed him. He freed Bilal.
You know what I tell
Wow.
people?
1 black man he freed. Wow.
You know what I kind of like tell them? Urge people, like even white people specifically, I urge them, but from the deepest depths of my heart, I tell everybody to read the letter from King Leopold II and what he told the missionaries to do once they got to the Congo. He told them specifically, these slur, he calls them the slur multiple times throughout that letter. He said, these people know about God, they know right from wrong, but we need them to know our God in order for us to make capital and profit on their shoulders. Quite literally made it so that the missionaries' mission, it's a mission to indoctrinate and enslave these people, to control them.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like missionary work.
You can
Guys, hold
me
on.
either.
We got
Dude in the
Nico.
comments, Jacob. Just real quick, dude in the comments, Jacob, you can come up and we can just have a respectful conversation, and you can talk to us about why you're a believer. That's one thing. Psych, can we get your age and religion, please?
I 36 and I'm an atheist. I know Artie on the panel.
Yeah.
Cool, no problem. Kay, can we get your age and religion, please?
Psychic, I'm gonna drop you. Come back up in a little bit.
Oh, I'll drop
Yeah,
Reggie. It's all good. Oh.
Yeah, wait up, sorry. Yeah, Kay, can we get your age and religion?
I'm 31. I'm an atheist.
How
Yeah.
you feel about the backdrop?
Cool.
Oh,
Listen,
Your internet is some bullshit right now. Okay, let me get. How you feel about the backdrop?
Oh no, I absolutely agree with it. And the reason why I think it's a form of pride to make themselves feel better because they're experiencing cognitive dissonance. So they're like shadow side, that side, like they feel like shame to repress it, but you don't need to repress something that doesn't exist, right? So they're just suppressing it, and like anything else in life, the magnitude in which you suppress it is going to equilibrate to the other end, right? So eventually it's gonna come out, right? So for example, like I can suppress my appetite. Let's say I'm hungry, I suppress it, right? And then what typically happens, people binge eat, right? It was already in me, the gluttony. So that's what I believe. They're just experiencing cognitive dissonance, and then eventually it unmasks.
I agree. Jacob or Jacoby, or however the fuck you say it.
Reggie,
Let me get
am
your
I
age and
better
religion.
now?
Yeah, Jacoby, let me get your age and religion.
Y'all can hear me. I got like one bar on this thing. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's your age and your religion?
I'm 21 and I'm a believer. I'm just a believer. I believe
Believer
when
in
we
what?
like explain why I believe in God. What are we doing right now?
Believe in what? Listen to me. What do
I
you
believe in God.
Do you
That's it.
believe in?
I believe in
Which
God.
one?
That's just God.
Which one?
Does he have a name?
I believe I have a
God.
creator. That's what I said. I believe I have a creator.
Is your creator in the Bible?
I don't believe in the Bible.
Okay.
How did you learn about your creator?
Jacoby.
I can just look in the world and I believe I have a creator.
Everybody fucking stop. Every fucking body stop. Every motherfucking person stop. Jacoby, you're getting on my fucking nerves.
Wait, I'm saying I believe I have a creator.
You're getting on my fucking
I
nerves. Listen. You're getting on my fucking nerves, and I'm about
I can't say I
to
have a
eliminate
creator.
you. Listen, I'm about to eliminate you. When I talk, don't talk. That's number one.
All right.
Number two, stop being vague with the questions I'm asking you, right? When I'm asking you very specific questions, right? Answer them, right? I don't care nothing about you having a creator and all that shit. I did not ask you none of that shit. What we are trying to figure out is are you a fucking Christian or are you a fucking Muslim? Which one? That's all I need to know.
I'm just a believer in God. That's it.
Which one? Do you
Why I
believe in
gotta be
Krishna?
something?
Listen, Jacoby, do you
Why I gotta
believe in
be either
Krishna?
one?
Do you even listen, Jacoby, do you believe in Chukwu? Is Chukwu your God?
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Is Chine your God?
I don't even know what these things is, bro.
Is mommy
What is he talking about?
listen, is mommy fucking Wata your fucking God?
Bro, I don't speak these languages. I speak English.
Is
What you
Krishna
saying?
no, is Krishna your God? Is Krishna your God?
I ain't Indian, dude. I know what Krishna is.
So listen, so Jacoby, now do you see what I'm saying? All these gods are different people. So when you say shit like, oh, I just believe in God. Oh, I just believe in the creator.
I don't gotta
Oh,
put
I
a
believe in
name
the
to
Most
it.
High.
I know I have a
Yes,
creator.
you do. Yes.
I don't know the name. I don't
You
know the
have-
name.
Listen,
I don't know the
listen,
name.
Jacoby. If you don't know the name, how can you simultaneously sit here and tell me that Chukwu is not your God?
I don't even know what that is. That's what I'm telling you.
Exactly. So is your religious belief based off of what? Where do you get your
I believe
information
I have a
about God
creator
from?
because I see in
No,
existence.
you know what I believe.
Can I explain why I believe in God?
You know what I believe, Jacoby. You know what I believe. I
What?
believe that I just sat here and graped myself, and it's not happening no more. Don't ever bring your dumb motherfucking ass back on my life. And I put that on Sky Daddy. Because if you do, I'm going to evaporate you as soon as you bring your one bar motherfucking having ass back up here.
Okay. I have a general question for Reggie. So Reggie, when I say the letter to King Leopold, the letter from King Leopold II to the
I've read it.
missionaries, you know what I'm talking. Okay, if you, I
Yes.
don't know if your search engines will tell you the same thing that they're trying to tell me, but if you try to look for it now, the first thing that pops up, this is the reason I don't turn it off, because you know that they're trying to, reset everything and delete history. But the first thing that popped up on my feed was saying that the letter from King Leopold II to his missionaries was likely inauthentic and a hoax to basically go into an anti-colonialism spiel after the Free Congo
It's not a hoax.
thing. Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Hoax.
But they're
I've read it
trying.
years ago.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll take a screenshot of what it said. Give me a second.
I read it. It said exactly what you said it said. Verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
This information is about 200 years old, actually.
But yeah, no, I believe it's true. I believe it's true. But look at what the AI overview gave to me trying to say that it is a hoax. They are trying to, it's not. But this thing is trying to tell you that it is. Because I am very sure that they are trying to rewrite history to be pro-colonialism and pro-Christian nationalism so fucking bad. They are trying so hard to say, no, this isn't true. This is a hoax. It's like the same thing of when you try to look into, the essay cases from the churches, right? And you get a bunch of ads for different churches. It's like that same exact thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to hide it.
Oh, shove it right under the rug, right under the Shroud of Turin.
Shroud of Turin.
God, the amount, it's funny you should mention that. Do you know how many times when I've asked a Christian, do you have objective proof that Christianity is real? They always run to the Shroud of Turin.
The Shroud of Urine is what it should be called.
Yeah.
That's the weakest form of evidence, too.
So fucking weak. It's so dumb. You can easily tell that it's just a low. It's actually just art.
Right,
There was
and
a
then when you
recent
tell
study. Yeah, go ahead, Kat.
Then when you tell them that it doesn't even match the biblical description, they just like spaz out.
They melt.
Is it
Yeah, it's
blue?
like it's supposed to be two pieces, but they'll say like, "Oh, there's
Is
like
Oblivion
one
a
full
friendly?
piece," and then
Yeah.
Oblivion is. And then they'll say like, "Oh," and then they wrapped another piece around the head, so there was a full.
And then they
shield.
say, "Why do you hate God?"
Yeah, right. What did God do to you?
Right.
Our church hurt.
Yeah, the church hurt.
I
You
don't
understand that you've been hurt in church.
You got touched?
Every
No,
Christian,
no.
nearly every Christian has been hurt in church. That's not usually why people leave. Well, like newbies, sort of, or if it was really that bad, okay. But I was sold out. I would stay in church no matter how bad it got. I always knew, like in my Christian brain, that it was man and not God. You know, I ignored all the things that God did in the Bible, and it's just like, yeah, but that's, I don't know. And then they don't know how to deal with that. It just turns into like, okay, well, why are you so mad at God? And it's like, I don't have anger for something that doesn't exist. I just think it's ridiculous that you guys are pushing this like it's the truth and you ignore what the obvious reality is. And it's just maddening in a way, but fuck them.
Well, I mean, God in their eyes is Jesus, right? So like you gotta kind of like break down that. I'm not saying all of them, of course, but you kind of gotta break down the character of Jesus for
The
them.
Daddy, the Twink, and the Holy Spirit.
Mhm.
Whole bunch of incest. That's all I
Hey,
say.
hey, come on, too far. You're literally insulting twinks and smax workers right now. They deserve way better.
I agree.
Listen, it was just something I heard. It was like the holy Friends of Trinity. It was like the Daddy, the Twink, and the Holy Spirit. And I was like, oh my gosh.
I don't want to sound racist, but when you say Holy Spirit, I can only imagine a Chinese Christian trying to say the Holy Spirit with that accent.
Oh my God. Holy Spirit.
Look, listen. I love how we just listen.
Listen.
So many of the jokes that we make is because Christians hate gay people, lesbians, anybody within the LGBTQ so badly, so much. They just hate us with every fiber of their being. That whenever we like just put the rainbow on Jesus, anywhere near Jesus, they're like, no, you can't do that.
I thought it was yours anyway.
Like,
Yeah.
Give it back.
right? 'Cause I mean,
Yeah, the projection is real.
the closet is glass, dear. I can see you through the glass walls in your glass house with your glass ass. What are you doing?
For real. And it's like, I don't know, it's just silly. There's just so much projection in it. And then you find out like you find out that a lot of them end up coming out of the closet much later in life anyways.
I mean, I should know. I was one of them.
I love it.
I know the type because I look the type because I was the type.
A closeted homophobic Christian that ended up leaving the religion and coming out of the closet. I actually like that. It's a big step, and I'm glad you're not letting the fucking shackles of religion make you hate yourself anymore. Embrace yourself. Be proud of it. Hell yeah.
You can't fucking control what you're attracted to, like who you're attracted
Like,
to.
absolutely not. Like,
Anything else is like a mental issue. The animal thing.
hold on, pretty cat's trying to talk. Hold on, Yui.
No, saying anything else is like a mental issue, like the animals and children. Because people, you know, I think there are some telltale signs of some shit is fucked up. But it has nothing to do with consenting adults. Oh.
Yeah. The thing is, I understand that gay people don't choose to be gay because it would just be silly to assume they would. But even if they did, why would it be a big deal anyways? It's two adults doing their thing. Like, I'm saying, like, hypothetically, even if it was a choice, which it clearly isn't, why would it matter? Who cares? What the hell?
Why are you worried about
I mean, it's kind of like if somebody prefers like mustard or like ketchup, but like this is just a world where people can turn off either liking ketchup or mustard.
Right, but what, like that triggered the thought of people fighting about pineapples on pizza. You know, like people.
Yeah, it's like it's like you like what you like as long as no one's getting hurt. Who the fuck cares?
I mean,
that's it.
I think they think about like
here's
an
the thing.
existential
I am gonna
crisis.
call all forms of non-analogous bring up pineapples on pizza because we all know that's a sin.
And it definitely goes on pizza. Pineapple on pizza is heavenly, and anyone who says
It's a
otherwise is a
sin.
heretic. A heretic, you're a
You gotta be a
heretic.
psychopath to not like pineapples on pizza.
Pineapple,
Slay,
bacon.
pretty
I would
cat.
make you. I'd be able to make you a pizza. You can.
Oh my god!
I'll tell
Speaking
you
of
right now.
bacon, Ari, Adi, speaking of bacon, when I left Islam 4 months ago and I tried bacon for the first time.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
You
Man,
joined the
man,
dark side.
Bro, you know what song I was imagining as I'm eating it? That ta 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 ta. It was so good. I loved it. And I was like, what? I have been missing out on this. Fuck you, Allah. I'm gonna eat this all the time.
Yui, I love you so much, but how much closer can you get to the mic? I love you so much, by the way, but how much closer can you get to the mic?
It's not that I'm close to the mic. It's just that my phone fell in the toilet and the mic is fucked up, so the volume's off.
Oh, no wonder you sound like you're in an echoey place. Your phone is
Yeah,
probably still
sorry about
traumatized
that.
by being in the porcelain throne.
Are
Poor
you able
thing.
to hold it
Yeah.
further away from your face?
It's very far from my face.
How far?
As far as it needs to be, sugar.
No, it doesn't. No, it needs to be further away.
All right.
Is this better though? Is this better?
Yes, that's so much better, thank God.
All right. No worries.
I love
Mind
you
you,
so
I
much, by
didn't
the
move
way.
it closer. I love you too, Queen. I didn't move it closer or further. I'm just lowering my voice. That's all I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Oh, Daddy.
But, guys, please let me know if I sound like an ethereal voice from, beyond time and space. Because I had people say, yo, are you trying to eat your mic right now? Or are you just that fucking loud every day? And I was like, no, I'm genuinely sorry. I'm just in the kitchen. And they said, what kind of acoustics does your kitchen have? And I said, tile?
Are you in the kitchen right now?
No, I'm not. I'm in my dorm.
Okay. I was gonna say there's no acoustics, so I was just
Okay.
curious.
Do you want me to go into the
something
kitchen
I
to show you
found
my
out?
acoustics?
I kind of want to hear it.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
You know
Let me.
something I found out recently about people with a touch of autism? A lot of them, and this makes a lot of sense when it comes to me too as well, have this thing, this kind of like extra sensory or like kind of off-put sensory thing in their hearing. So they actually don't know how loud they are. So like, they can't they don't recognize they either have like it's either gonna be like a really quiet whisper that you can barely hear, or it's just gonna be kind of naturally loud.
See,
Like they
so
can't
Lynx,
regulate
I
it.
would agree with you except for one little itty bitty ass facet, and I can't believe you haven't brought this up.
What?
New Yorkers and New Jerseyans are just naturally loud.
Well, this doesn't, again, like that's true, but I'm also pretty sure this is probably a TISM thing because this happens like to me in New York. So like my people who are also New Yorkers are like, you talk really loud.
All
And I'm
right,
just like,
you guys want to hear the acoustics that are in my kitchen?
Ave Maria.
Oh. But yeah, these are the acoustics in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Can you hear that it's louder?
Is your ceiling like 16 foot high?
No.
What the fuck?
No, this is just my kitchen. This is just my kitchen. I have a very small kitchen.
You kind of sound like an early attempt at making someone's voice sound like a ghost.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right.
And also, hey Lynx, you want to hear something really funny?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm over here,
Difference.
drawing like a madman because I have no artist block at the moment, so I'm trying to burn this baby out and refine my style. And as I'm refining it, I'm like, you know what? I'm starting to get comfortable drawing people because of one particular facet.
You drew me.
Besides that,
Oh.
I'm okay. I'm like, you know what? One of my biggest issues is I don't like drawing mouths, and I can easily bypass this by doing the Kim Possible lips.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the glorious upper lip.
Do you guys
The
want to hear
glorious
the
upper lip
acoustic
that
demo?
looks like a mustache.
It doesn't look like a mustache. But here's the thing.
Links, let's all be honest. At some point, the brain thought that was a mustache.
No, Oblivion. Here's the thing, though. If it wasn't for Kim Possible, you would not have a style of goth girl where they just do their upper lip and only do like a little bit of powder on their lower lip and look.
I don't like girls that do powder.
Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter where.
Like that was a particular style of goth in the 90s, Oblivion. You have to admit there was. There was a trend of just doing the upper lip and leaving the lower lip mainly gone.
I love dressing goth. I love
me
dressing
too.
goth. It's so cool.
And you know what?
I do
I'm
too,
just
but it has
discovering
to
a part
be
about myself, Yui. Again, because it was snuffed out by my mother. I used to love skulls and all things black, and she kind of like tried to snuff it out. But now I'm like, oh yeah, I like all this shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
have-
I dress like a Black Panther.
I have yeah, I have a lot of skulls in my house, but the funny thing is, I also think like, because I have a kind of gothic style, like for example, like my toenails are always painted black, both for like representing goth, but also like part of a spiritual thing. So yeah, I used to dress goth in high school and whatnot, and I still consider myself kind of like a fan of the darker aesthetic. But here's the thing: at the height of summer in New York State, wearing all black is basically asking for you to just not have a good day.
But I feel you, but I do it in Cali. I'm always in black for the most part.
Oh,
Like
no,
heavy
no.
black makeup though.
It's
It's
so
worth
hot.
it,
I
isn't
can't-
it? She's like, oh.
It's so hot. Like I can't fucking do. Like it just feels. It's like, well, I'm also like paler than fucking church because again, I got the minimal white person gene. That like you don't need this much at all. Actually, we're just gonna. There you go. But like the literal, just like you don't need like the world used to give you the there you go. Because if that's what I'm going to be wearing in the summertime, and the sun's already like trying to freaking unalive me. I'm
Reggie, are you having fun with your soundboard?
He is.
I might.
I might.
I might be.
Maybe.
At least
You
we
gotta
can
do
do
some
the
custom
fun
ones.
business.
What
Maybe
all
some
you got on
custom
there, Reggie?
emojis.
Go through all the buttons.
I think I hit most of them already.
What?
Awesome. Okay, Reggie, I beg of you to add one sound.
Yeah.
Like I need you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reggie, I need you
Oh.
to add one sound.
Some
I need
artist music,
I need
you
you
know?
to add Ruben, hold on. I need you to add the sound clip of what did he say?
I don't know how to really fuck with that.
That would have came in clutch earlier today when on Papa Smurf's panel we had fucking 2 hoteps.
Oh.
Can I ask, if someone here is atheist, so do you think that is wrong to decorate Christmas tree?
No.
Because no, I can explain that easily because Christians stole the Christmas tree and a lot of the idea of the gifts and presents
stole?
from ancient,
You call
from
me thief?
pagans, Oh, fuck yeah, I'm calling you a thief. Of course, I'm calling you a thief. I'm clearly. Are you? Hold on. Are you not listening? Of course, I'm calling you a thief. Yeah.
Okay. Anything.
When I talk, darling, you don't. That's how it works, right? I'm a mod here. I can keep this up all day. Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry? You know, are you gonna cry like Mary did when she saw her son crucified?
You gotta
Cry.
Don't cry, Ruben. Jesus got you. Crying is
Okay,
You don't want to get you don't want to get nailed like Jesus did.
Nailed it.
Maybe he does, like Muhammad.
Oh,
Shock to a nature.
you keep trying to talk.
What?
What did you just summon? What was that?
Now, Ruben, we can
Joey.
have an
Female
adult
voice.
conversation.
Joey.
We can have an
Female.
adult
Uh,
conversation.
Wait a
But if you're gonna
Man.
attack, listen to me,
You are
sister.
female.
We can have an adult conversation, but if you're gonna act like a monkey, I'll throw you a banana.
So
The way
you're
you
not
keep saying your name, I can't.
a thieves. You're a stupid
Yeah.
idiot. You're a
Yeah.
No, you're the one that believes in fairy tales and you want to call us stupid idiots. You don't know the history of how Christianity adopted Christmas from other pagan holidays. You do not know even Easter was Ashtar was a pagan goddess of fertility in the ancient Assyrian faith, right? So I don't think you know what you're talking about coming up here, calling us stupid and being all offended. Like, are you calling Christians thieves? Of course we are. Of course we are. That's the whole point of what we're talking about, you dumbass. Now, if you want to come back up and have an adult conversation, sure. But if you want to be a little bitch, you can kiss my pretty feet.
Not the feet.
Yeah, he's not good enough to kiss my booty, so he can kiss my feet.
Kiss every individual toe.
Yep.
Also, Oblivion, where'd you get your profile picture? You changed it. What? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Princess first.
You getting pulled over or something?
Are you okay?
I just found it there, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna yoink.
I didn't hear any of that.
All I heard was yoink.
And I was just thinking about a yoink.
Yoink.
All right.
When you said yoink, I remembered when Bart was working for Krusty, when he was doing the I didn't do it shit. Remember that episode? And then he steals Kent Brockman's bagel, and he's like yoink, and he goes and gives it to Krusty.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like those really cheesy movies in like the 70s and the 80s where like they had like the people partnering up where they didn't speak the same language, so they had to kind of mime to each other. And there'd be like a scene where like it's like the Lone Ranger or something like that, where like there'd be a scene where like they, you know, put the pew pew in the person's hand and like they're saying something in their native language and they point and go bang bang, and just like randomly hearing like a noise that we associate with our language to somebody who's been speaking this foreign language for the longest time is just really fucking funny because it's just like yoink. That's all I fucking heard.
Speaking of
No,
yoink,
like you need to go on. I forgot what's the name of the YouTube channel. The dude, he's in Florida. He's just like, we're going to go in Florida Everglades to look for that 20-foot python.
Oh
We're just
yeah.
gonna yoink.
Yoink. Picking up like 5 chameleons at a time, or just picking up any type of reptile or whatever.
so pretty cat. All right. One of my friends came up with this a while ago, back when we were still in church, but it's still funny to me to this day because it pisses Christians off whenever I say it, because they're like, that's not funny. That's, you know, that's not the right way to say it. The white way. That's not the right way to say it. And I go,
that's the equivalent. You just did the equivalent of wittily.
Wittily. Yeah, I know. It's a speech impediment. So
I'm gonna catch me a rabbit.
So the phrase that she taught me was the Lord yeeteth and yoinketh.
Yoinketh?
Yeeteth and
Thou shalt yeeteth thy feeteth.
The Lord yeeteth and he yoinketh away.
That's great.
Or like now y'all reminded me of biggest dicketh.
In the meaning. Yeah.
I don't.
I actually don't either. I had a fantastic time at church.
I mean, I was just busy calling them all out as being fucking crazy, but I didn't have no religious trauma.
Wait, are you telling me, Oblivion, from when you were a little boy you saw through this bullshit?
Literally.
Same.
Damn.
I was 10, so I did that as well.
I got baptized as a child. I got pretty much bribed to go to church. Like, yeah, if you behave, you'll get a candy bar afterwards. And I was like, oh wait, hell's involved with this? Nah.
Blackmail.
And then you have me.
But here's the thing, though. Did you have to go through church clothes?
Yes.
No.
I had to wear a uniform.
I had to wear those ugly dresses. I hated that. With all the
Dude, I couldn't stand it dressing up in a suit going to church every single goddamn fucking Sunday.
I had to wear a burgundy shirt, a burgundy polo shirt that was loose enough, and khaki skirt. That was pulled all the way up to my titties. It had to cover my ankles too. And guess what? You had to wear socks with black shoes, and these socks had to cover your ankles. You couldn't wear ankle socks. If you wore ankle
course
socks, they
not.
would send you home.
Like, you couldn't tempt a priest. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
Anybody
exactly
that gets
why
it-
we had
get
them.
aroused by ankles is weird as fuck.
That is weird as fuck. Bro.
Ooh,
We
look at them
had to
ankles. I'll tear
cover.
that ass up.
Look at
We
those.
had to cover our shoulders.
Our Sunday's best.
Not the shoulders.
Yeah, we had to cover.
What
We had
would
to
if I
cover our
was in the
shoulders.
feet or something?
Our buttons had to be buttoned all the way up. If you unbuttoned it, a teacher would come around and button your shirt.
Yeah, only the
I got a
priest could-
question.
never mind. I'm
I
sorry.
got a question, y'all. That's making me think of something. If we talking about feet, right? Wouldn't your ankles kind of be like the titties of your feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yeah.
I love the way your
There
mind
it is. I just figured it out.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna start doing that.
I gotta-
Listen, I can't wait till the summertime. I'm about to start just staring at people ankles like, man, she fine as fuck. Whatever they got that ankle.
All right, homies, I gotta go do my weekly grocery shop. I'll
Okay.
hop back on later if you're still on Reggie. Love you all. Peace out.
See you.
Love you
It'll come
too.
back to me for me. I'll pay half price.
No problem.
Yeah, there's two types of religious trauma. There's being bragged into the religion. There's being brought up in the religion. And then there's me who believed that God existed so goddamn, like, literally that I had to piss in the dark.
Oh my god.
Well, here's another fun little thing about the PRRI company that we were talking about, the nonprofit.
Yeah.
I went to their team, and 80% of the entire team, which is about 10 people, is women. There's only like 2 men.
Oh, haha, even better.
All right,
it's
that means it ain't
majority-
true. Y'all be lying.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just it's refreshing to see.
He said,
It's refreshing to see, just letting the women kind of.
Don't believe you.
What's the diversity of this woman? Or what's the diversity of this woman? What's the diversity of these women?
See,
Oh,
Tanner, this is how I know you be
most of
asking
them-
the real questions.
Hold on. Most of them are non-white.
Ooh.
So there's like, let me count. Hold on. 1, 2. Oh no, hold on, mate. I think. Yeah, like.
They shouldn't share that information because that's gonna just give them. That's gonna say, oh well, that's why they're believing that because they're black and
That's
they're
the
woke.
first thing that came to my mind, Reg. Yep.
But that's lovely for us because at least it's not a whole bunch of like white men.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it's always more than one way of looking at things,
Yep.
and that's exactly what they're gonna say.
I mean, is it all women or mostly women?
It's mostly women. There's 2 men. One's the president, so he's not even really involved in much, and the other one's like a
Yeah, they definitely shouldn't tell that party either.
That makes me smile a little bit inside.
I'm not saying that it's not a credible source, but with that information being shared, I would say if it was a presidential race, clearly no one would believe that.
Yep.
That's probably why it was started, is because it was like some of the most like oppressed groups by these specific religions.
I mean, we also here's the fun thing. One of the person you want to know somebody who's sitting on the board of directors?
Oh, please.
A retired bishop.
Ha!
A retired bishop.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. It's like, yeah. I'm
the
retired.
Right
Jesus.
Reverend V. Gene Robinson, Vice Chair of the Diocese of New Hampshire.
Ooh.
New Hampshire? Where in New Hampshire?
He just says Diocese of New Hampshire. I think it just means in
I
general.
thought the Lord's work is never done. How can you retire?
Because he got old.
It's a 24-hour, 360-day-a-year job.
Their board of directors is even more like diverse too, which is really nice.
Nice. But like a retired bishop, that should give some credibility back to the weird people that are misogynists.
We have a senior minister and public theologian who is also a black female reverend, which is also a PhD. We have he's a PhD in media, looks like, which is cool. We have a diocese guy. We have a professor at the SNF Agora Institute and Department of Sociology at Johns Hopkins.
Johns Hopkins. Oh.
Yeah. We have a professor of sociology at Davidson College. We have a canon theologian in Washington National Cathedral, who is also another reverend, and she is a gorgeous black woman. Like, god damn it, I would feel so fucking safe next to her.
Aren't they all?
I mean, like, she's just like, her smile is so freaking bright. It's just that thing. It's just capturing. She's so fucking pretty. Men are also kind of cool, I guess.
Nah.
Let's see. We have a scholar from Columbia University. We have a chief executive officer. We have an associate professor of political science at Emory University. Also have American Studies at the University of Maryland. And we have an associate professor of history at Occidental College.
So educated people specifically.
Very much so.
Impressive.
Cap, what are you
I
beating
love that
on?
political science. So
What
I
is-
love that.
There's like feedback too. What is happening?
Cap, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm right now. I'm currently dicing up some, mincing some garlic. I'm making some meat and stuff. I'm making some burritos tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mail me
I got
one.
some chorizo and sausage with chicken, cilantro, cebolla, and some potato in there. And then I got the
Ooh.
rice going. I don't fuck around, man.
I know as soon as I eat that, I'm gonna be like on bed rest for a good 3 days. At
Well, no,
least.
that's why you don't eat it all. You just, make yourself a helping. I used to do that. I'd eat too much, just because it's there. I was like, I'd eat it. No, just because it's a burrito, you can cut it in half. I'll give you half. How does that sound?
Like I promise you, it's not the amount of food. It's
the
like
spices.
good spices. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm laid
I
up
get
for
it.
a good 3 days.
That's one thing I like about Mexican food, and then our Latino food, period, and then of course Asian food is the aromatics, the what you use, like the cilantro, the onion, the peppers and stuff.
Yeah, I'm stuck on Maria. I cannot stop eating it.
That birria is good. That's some good stuff. But are you eating it with the lamb, or are you doing it with the beef?
I don't know. It's whatever they give me.
Well, traditional is lamb, but a lot of these places make beef because it's easier for them. It's cheaper.
Oh
No, but it's
give me
it's so good though. It doesn't matter. I
It's
would
cultivated,
I would eat with
good.
lamb too. Absolutely.
Artie Beacon is like the epitome of like whatever they give me, I will put it in my mouth.
If it tastes good, I'm eating it.
Right?
Well, maybe I'll ask some questions beforehand, but I guess it depends on where I'm at in the world.
I'm gonna restart real quick, y'all.
All right.
Yes, now. It's really stupid.
I watched a video on Cruise, right? Cruise is this Nigerian platform where they do different things on YouTube. They brought one guy to come and speak about his HIV status. Yeah. And he was talking about when because we're asking him how, about his drugs and everything. So he used to go to this place to go and get his drugs. Yeah. But not the place he goes to now. It was attached to a church. They used to preach to them whenever he goes to go and collect his meds. These meds are supposed to be not the place he would just collect, but because it's a church, the church would use it as the opportunity to preach to them before collecting their meds. And this person is a Christian, no?
Afro, can I just add that those meds were donated by USAID, right? Before USAID stopped donating medications. The church or whatever was not the one supplying these free meds. The NGOs are the ones who would supply it, and then they would probably be involved in distribution of the same meds. Sonia in the comments, leave me the fuck alone.
What's this?
I've already told you in the comments, leave me the fuck alone.
What is
All right?
saying?
If you're bored, right? Go to the bathroom, because I know you're probably talking to us from work. You're probably typing this from work. If you're feeling bored, if it's your break time, go to the bathroom and get a wank. Okay, go wank yourself if you're feeling bored. Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh gosh.
Lovely wanker.
I've not been reading the comments. Anyway, people, I think we've done.
And I'm not a man, by the way. I'm not a man, right?
No.
If you're looking for a man to be chatting with,